name is John Askin Jr. I was raised by my Odawa mother and my white father at Michilimackinac. I speak your language and know the ways of the Anishinaabe. Like my father, I was a fur trader traveling the Great Lakes. I fought alongside natives at the Battle of Fallen Timbers and the War of 1812. After the war, the British wanted all the Chippewa land north of the Thames River and beyond. I joined the British Indian Department and they asked me to propose a treaty with the Chippewa. I invited them to a meeting in Amherstburg, a British settlement on the Detroit River. Many chiefs and leaders attended, including Chief Kichimakwa and Chief Tamago, who arrived later. The British wanted 712,000 acres bounded by Lake Huron to the north, London to the east, the River St. Clair on the west, and to townships such as Chatham and Moravian to the south. I was informed by my superior, William Claus, to acquire as lands as extensively as possible. The Big Bear Creek Chippewa and the Thames River Chippewa negotiated quite thoroughly. They wanted 2 separate reserves to be created, one at Bear Creek and one on the Thames River. They wanted enough land to hunt and grow corn for all their people. They wanted their annual payments to be made half in cash and half in goods, such as clothing. Those payments are to be separate from any existing presents. They also requested a blacksmith and a husbandman to be stationed near the reserve. They also requested an augmentation clause if additional lands were needed, as there was some uncertainty from the chiefs. They questioned if the reserve's lands would be enough to provide for everyone. They left Amherstburg and we agreed to meet again in the spring after the sugaring camps concluded. We met again in Amherstburg on March 9th, 1819. The Chippewa had concerns, but all parties agreed to sign a provisional treaty. They agreed to exchange 552,190 acres of land to the Crown. The payment would be £600 annuity to be paid equally in cash and goods. Also, 2 reserves would be created, the Thames River Reserve at 15,360 acres and the Bear Creek Reserve. The Chippewa were leery of this process. They insisted that the payment must include half in cash. They questioned the land measurements and the truth of our words. I understood their concerns. The British-Indian relationship was not good. We had the power. They had many reasons to distrust our words. They met again on May 9, 1820. Unfortunately, my time on this earth expired before them. I died on January 1st, 1820. My replacement was George Ironside.